Welcome to the Blue Startups Cohort 17 Honolulu Demo Day. Woo! Let's make some noise. My name is Michael. I'm the founder of Honolulu Tech Week, and I have the privilege of getting us kicked off tonight for the 17th cohort. I'm really excited to kick this off, and I asked Chenoa and David to do so because Blue Startups and the work that they've been doing has been fundamental to really the growth of the tech ecosystem here, the growth of innovation and entrepreneurship in the island. So let's give them a huge round of applause before we get kicked off. The people in this room are the vanguard of the ecosystem growth here, of the growth of the state's economy, and frankly, of the growth of the future of Hawaii. And I think there's no person better than Chenoa to represent not just our values, but really the heart behind what we're trying to do here and what we're trying to build for future generations. I'm so grateful to you. Thank you for having this event. Thank you for having it be part of Honolulu Tech Week. You two were really the inspiration for this. A huge shout out to David Holt as well. But most important, let's get this event kicked off. Without further ado, Chenoa Farnsworth, everyone, managing partner of Blue Startups.
I gotta turn this thing on. Let's try again. Aloha. Awesome. Thank you, Michael. So proud to be here as a part of Honolulu Tech Week this week. It has been awesome. It has been really inspiring. And I was telling Michael, what's so great about Honolulu Tech Week for me is it does feel like we're really getting traction and getting momentum and getting somewhere, and like all that work has not been for nothing. So happy to see these things come to life. All right, my job tonight is to tell you a little bit about Blue Startups, just in case you don't know. My name is Chenoa Farnsworth, and I'm one of the founders and managing partner at Blue Startups. And Blue Startups has been here in Honolulu for 12 years, and we invest in and mentor startups in the technology space. We do bring in companies from outside the state as well as mentoring companies from inside the state. In total, we have invested in 149 companies, and they have gone on to raise over $1 billion in capital. Yes, let's get it up. That includes an IPO and several 8- and 9-figure exits. We just had a nice 8-figure exit last week. Yes, let's go. We have over 250 mentors in the network. Who's a mentor at Blue Startups? Raise your hand. Awesome. We could not do this without you. We literally have a staff of 2 plus a volunteer army. So when I tell my colleagues around the country what we've been able to do with such a small staff, it is because of all of you. You guys do all the hard work for us and with us and in partnership with us. So we are so grateful for our network of founders, alumni, investors. I'm not going to ask you to raise your hand because you'll just get accosted, but there are investors in the audience as well, and mentors. All right. So what do we invest in? These are some of the sectors that we are really interested in. So travel technology. We really want to take our experience in the hospitality and tourism industry and turn that into IP, businesses that we can export with the push of a button. We have a few samples of that here tonight. SaaS, which is the majority of the companies here in the software space. And then sustainability is really important to us as well. So we always have some companies in that area. The founders, right? Hawaii first, always Hawaii first. We're always looking for the best deals to come out of Hawaii, and we want to be a part of every success story that comes out of this state in the technology industry. Female founders, we are really dedicated to that. Yes, let's go. That is a big part of our mission and our DNA. So we want every cohort to be at least 50% female founded, and you're going to hear from some amazing female founders tonight. And then our East meets West thesis. So we work with companies coming in and out of Asia as well. All right, so our program, we are in week 8, I think. What are we? Week 7, 8. Anyway, we do 8 weeks in Honolulu. We do several weeks online, and then we do 1 week in San Francisco. So after this, in a couple weeks, we will take all 12 of these companies, and we're going to go to San Francisco and do this all over again to a little bit of a smaller crowd. But it's really important for us to be there and to get connected to the Bay Area as well. And then we do invest in the companies up to $250,000 we can put into each company. We have developed a big investor network over the years. So we have over 500 investors in our network that we can connect the companies to, very important part of our work. And then we offer perks as well. So they can get up to $1 million in perks from our network. Here's a snapshot of our portfolio. You might have heard of some of these companies. I hope you have. And many of them have had nice exits already for us. Some of them are marching towards that goal right now, so we're really excited for that. Here's the big commercial that I'm supposed to give you right now. East Meets West is coming up, April 8th and 9th. Mark your calendars for East Meets West 2026. That'll be our next big tech event in Hawaii. All right, so let's get this party started. We are going to hear from each of our companies. Fast pitches. These are 3-minute pitches. They're going to be on and off the stage. You got to pay attention. And then after that, everybody will be at their booths so you can ask them more questions and follow-up discussions. And it is my absolute pleasure to bring up David Holt, my program director, and he is going to MC us from here. Let's go, David.
All right. Woo! Look at all these people. Mahalo, everyone who came out to support Blue Startups Cohort 17 tonight. Thank you so much for showing up. We have an amazing group of founders that are going to take the stage and talk to you about all the hard work that they're putting into their companies, all the hard work they've done over the last couple of months in the Blue Startups program. So when they're up on stage here, show them some love, give them your full attention as they present their companies tonight. And I want to kick this thing off with a bang. All right, so let's give it up. Make some noise. Our first presenter tonight, from Waimanalo, Miki Hardisty with Olelo Intelligence.
Aloha kako. I'm Miki, and I'm here to talk to you about Olelo Intelligence. We're using AI-enabled real-time analytics in voice to provide targeted sales guidance for automotive repair shops. High-volume automotive repair shops could be leaving up to $500,000 on the table. Why? Because shops are staffed by great mechanics, not necessarily great salespeople. They need training, monitoring, and targeted coaching to get the very most out of their shops. In the past 6 months since we've launched Olelo, we have 44 shops live on our platform, and those 44 shops are seeing additional $12,000 a month in revenue. Our customers who have seen massive improvements in their conversion rates have become our sales force. And in the last 2 months, we have seen our customer acquisition accelerate, and that has been catalyzed by the partnership deal that we have with AMCO, the largest transmission provider in the United States. My name is Miki Hardisty, and I'm the former global CTO for Jack in the Box that launched and delivered conversational AI voice ordering in the drive-thru long before ChatGPT was around. My co-founder, Ed Moore, has led billion-dollar sales teams in mortgage and lending. In our respective industries, we saw the same gap. Conversations drive revenue, and leaders don't have the tools to manage it. So we built Olelo to analyze every call, inbound and outbound, with our agentic orchestration engine. For shop owners, it means live visibility into the real-time leaks that are happening in their shops. And it also means precision, personalized coaching that has the highest impact on conversion rates. For shop advisors, it means no more missed calls. All calls are answered, and appointments are booked with our AI live voice agent. And sometimes calls go badly. So in those times, we're giving the shops a second chance to win over that deal with our live real-time notifications. We currently charge $400 monthly for our bundled offering. Considering the fact that the folks that are on our platform are adding $12,000 in revenue, it's a no-brainer to buy. And it's in a $1.2 billion auto care, and that's a $370 billion industry. So automotive demonstrates credibility and speed for us. But up next, we're blueprinting workflows for other verticals where conversations equal revenue, risk, and compliance. I think we can all sense that we're at a major turning point in history with AI. AI-first companies like Olelo that are looking at and addressing deep industry workflows have the opportunity to capture entire markets. And market consolidation in auto care is happening now. So we're the first mover in this space, and we have traction. Come talk to us about our Go Big strategy and our plan to hit $100 million in 5 years. Thank you.
All right, way to kick it off. Miki with Olelo Intelligence. All right, that's just a taste. We got a lot of pitches coming up. Our next founder is from Colorado, building a gaming company. Give it up for Andy Worrell and Cracked Gaming.
Hi, everybody. It's incredible to see you all. There's so many of you. This is really exciting. My name is Andy Worrell. I'm the founder and CEO of Cracked Gaming, where we unlock income for gaming influencers by playing with their fans. Most people don't realize that gaming is the second largest category within the influencer economy. Yet, despite this massive audience, gaming influencers struggle to monetize their audience authentically. Unlike beauty influencers who can sell products or lifestyle influencers who can land brand deals, gaming influencers have been left with the short end of the stick, having to piece together small donations or maybe a little bit of ad revenue from their best performing YouTube video. This isn't fair, and at Cracked, we've solved this by launching Cracked, a platform that turns influencer tournaments into authentic monetization. Within minutes, an influencer can come onto our platform, launch, spin up, and invite all of their friends to their very own tournament, play against them or with them, where the top players earn winnings, and the influencer earns a commission on how many new people they've brought to our platform. And this opportunity is absolutely massive. The influencer economy itself is growing at 26% year over year, and there's 2.5 million of these gaming influencers worldwide. But the coolest part, in my opinion, is that we don't need the top 1% of influencers to make this an absolutely massive company. The bottom 99% has over 270 million unique followers that they need help monetizing. So, how are we going to do it? We start with an incredibly low customer acquisition cost at just 33 cents a user, paid out directly to the influencer who brings that user onto our platform. Once that user, the end user, is on our platform, we monetize them in a variety of ways. From entry fees to membership tiers to just watching ads after games, we have a lifetime value of over $13 per user. We launched this 60 days ago, and within 60 days, we've already partnered with 6 different influencers, brought on over 2,800 organic users, and run a tournament nearly every single day, all within one game. More than that, we have over 3.5 million followers lined up and ready to get on our platform as we expand into new games. If we continue with our current capture rate, that's over $7 million in potential revenue within the next year. And that's exactly where we're heading when we launch Valorant, our next game, in January of 2026. And Valorant has over 17 million monthly active players. Our team is uniquely positioned to take advantage of this because we are the market. We know the market because we sit and we talk to both influencers and gamers alike every single day to make sure that we are building something that they truly need and they truly use. We meet them at their level to make sure that we are giving them something incredible. We're also surrounded by mentors and advisors in VC, gaming, and the ad tech industry to ensure we have a fully fleshed out team. Right now, we're looking for $500,000 in funding to give us 12 months of runway. Within these 12 months, we're going to hit 150,000 users and truly flesh out our monetization so we can take advantage of every single user that gets onto our platform. At Cracks Gaming, we're built for the 2.5 million gaming influencers who need our help monetizing their audience authentically. We've proven early traction, we're chasing a massive market, and we've built the team to win. Now, we're looking for partners to help us accelerate our potential. Thank you.
All right, all right. Andy with Cracked Gaming. We're sticking in the gaming industry for now. This founder was raised in Hilo, but now lives in New York. Let's give it up for Anders Sandell and Figurate.
Good evening. I'm Anders Sandell. I'm the CEO and founder of Figurate. And I can see a future where all of us have AI companions that accompany us in life and in play. And tonight, I'm going to show you a tool that will allow us to accelerate that future, a tool that will allow anyone to create an AI companion in a matter of hours. But first, I'm going to tell you how we got here. So I made a career out of designing AI companions. I created an AI companion that gamifies fitness and was acquired in the first year. I've designed an AI companion that diagnoses you when you're sick and has brought care to millions of users worldwide. And the company is now a unicorn. Last but not least, Umi, my own brand of AI companions, have got in more than $600K in project-based funding from Meta. So about a year ago, I brought together some of the top technologists and artists in New York, and we set out to address a gap in the market. There were no good AI companion games out there. Think Super Tamagotchi or Pokemon that you could actually talk to and form real relationships with. Began working, and we found out that creating an AI companion that you would want to talk to is actually quite hard. Just to make them sound good, be funny and relatable, you have to become an expert in prompt engineering. Now, if you want to give them memory so that they can remember what you said and just mentioned, or context so that they know that you just defeated a boss, you're looking at months of engineering time. So we're creating Figurate. Figurate is a no-code multiplayer design tool that allows anyone to create an AI companion in a matter of hours. With Figurate, you snap together blocks of behavior and watch your characters come alive. Our characters sound good, they're safe, and they engage your players for longer so that you can make more money. With Figurate, you can use any LLM, any game engine. Our characters can go anywhere. So we're starting with artists and designers so that they can invite their friends and teammates, and then together we'll grow. We're signing up 100 studios in the first year. We already have a first exciting design partner. And this is how we'll make money. Seats, usage-based pricing, and when we create a creator's market so that people can resell the characters that they make, things can really take off. So we're starting with games, but we believe these characters are going to be everywhere. We're raising $500K now to go after this opportunity. Long term, our vision is to be the operating system that one day drives 1 billion game characters. So to connect the dots, Figurate is a design companion that creates companions. Thank you very much.
All right. So that's the future of gaming. This next company is actually building software for the space manufacturing industry. Let that sink in for a second. Space manufacturing industry. All right, it's my pleasure. Welcome to the stage, Ioana Cozmuta with G-Space.
Oops, gravity. Pressure's on. Aloha, I'm Ioana Cozmuta, founder and CEO of G-Space. I'm a serial entrepreneur who left NASA to make space manufacturing a reality. Not only did I predict this revolution a decade ago in my TEDx talk, I helped design it. There is tremendous trust powering the future of manufacturing in semiconductors, pharma, and biotech. However, millions of dollars are wasted on trial and error, and flight capacity is limited. Today, the industry needs commercial tools for optimization and design. Without revenue optimization, we brought $2 million in non-dilutive funding and 10 paying customers into the company to date. But the opportunity is much bigger. The market, the total market, is $121 billion, and we, G-Space, see a path to $240 million by 2032. One of our customers manufactures artificial retina in space. We have a joint model that takes them from 9 orbital flights and $20 million to 4 flights and $10 million in savings. That's by leveraging G-Space optimization to go to market faster. The same recipe applies to fiber optics, semiconductors, tissue chips, and organoids. G-Space offers the first commercial software platform for the design and optimizations of materials and processes without gravity. With us, our customers design 10 times faster and at half the cost. Our MVP is out. Please come and see it in the back. NASA showcases on its website. And we have a unique differentiator on the market. Dassault, Autodesk, and ANSYS, they dominate CAD design, but they don't do gravity. They don't include the gravity in that picture. G-Space has the largest microgravity database. We also have a unique IP that's patented, and we have the first mover advantage. I've built an extremely business savvy and experienced team to power our growth and build a unicorn in this market. Our business model is SaaS, from individual licenses to enterprise. The annual pricing ranges from $3,000 to $150,000. We're actively converting customers at this price, and we see growth in our approach. Here's how the traction looks today. We have active conversations with big players such as Mitsubishi and 3M, and we have LOIs equating 600 licenses. With these active efforts, we see that we can reach $10 million in annual recurring revenue in the next 24 months. So here's the deal. We're raising $1 million to accelerate platform adoption, to scale enterprise deal, and hit $1 million in annual recurring revenue in 12 months. The hockey stick is right in front of you. If you want to be part of scaling space manufacturing today, join us. G-Space makes it profitable and possible.
All right, that was awesome. Ioana is from the Bay Area, but she is building a team right here in Hawaii. So come talk to her about her team and her growth. All right, next up, we have a founder that was actually a mentor at Blue and then started a company. So he ended up going through the program himself. From Ko'olina, please welcome to the stage, John Hoegger with Bayze.
Okay, I'm excited to introduce Bayze. Bayze is an AI growth platform for franchise brands. So there's over 4 million franchise locations worldwide, and close to 1 million of those are in North America alone. A lot of these locations are owned and operated by growth-minded, ambitious entrepreneurs. But today they're stuck. They're stuck using legacy and corporate software that really limits their ability to connect with their customers and to innovate. They don't have the insights or the tools to drive growth for their business. I'm John Hoegger, and at Microsoft, I led the machine learning team for Microsoft 365, where we focused on driving engagement, upsell, and retention for enterprise software. I'm taking that experience and knowledge and now applying it to the global franchise market. So Bayze empowers the franchisees, allowing them to discover, celebrate, and retain their best customers. It enables them to increase their top-line revenue, their customer lifetime value, and their loyalty. So a lot of these franchisees are sitting on this untapped wealth of data. Bayze unlocks this hidden value using machine learning and AI agents to provide them with new insights and provide them with ways to go and get recommendations to drive growth in their stores. Bayze turns insights into revenue-generating outcomes. We do this by combining personalization, gamification, loyalty, and rewards into a single product that then aggregates multiple brands. Our first customer was a franchisee from Domino's that owns stores across multiple states. He was so excited about what we were building and impressed with the vision that he signed a monthly contract even before the product was live. We've since onboarded a franchisee from Popeyes, and we have a strong pipeline. Business model is simple. It's per store subscription. And by working with franchisees, we get to take advantage of this incredible network for referrals that allows us to grow within each brand. We're also working with technology partners on opportunities to sell with and sell through with our products. So this is Bayze. We're building the next generation of loyalty programs really designed not for corporate, but the franchisees to take more control of the data they already have. We're raising $750 on a pre-seed round. I'm looking forward to talking to all of you later at the back. Thank you.
All right, that was John Hoegger with Bayze. Next up, we have a founder starting a company that's bringing a little magic to the hospitality industry. Give it up for Josh Ellis from Maui and his company, Abra.
Woo! All right. Aloha, everyone. It is so awesome being with you all tonight. All right. My name is Josh. I am the co-founder and CEO of Abra. We help hotels deliver hyper-personalized above and beyond service, what we call hospitality magic, to earn enduring loyalty and maximize guest lifetime value. We are creating an entirely new category of the hotel tech stack, and we have design partnerships with 2 iconic luxury properties. We have a live product that is delivering over $25,000 a month in additional top-line revenue, and we have incredibly rare market access that has allowed us to build a massive pipeline. We also have a founding team that is uniquely suited to capture this market opportunity. Dana has led operations teams for some of the world's leading luxury hotels. Paul is a pedigreed technologist with multiple successful startup and scale-up exits under his belt. And I am a former enterprise sales leader in big tech with luxury hospitality experience as well. So let's talk about the problem that we're solving. For luxury hotels, there is nothing that drives lifetime value more than unforgettable service. So imagine that a little girl shares with the bellman that she misses her puppy. And when she gets back to the room, there is a stuffed animal waiting in the room for her. This type of service turns guests into lifelong fans who rebook often, loudly spread the word to their entire network, and spend lavishly while they're on property. The problem is that delivering this type of service is a nightmare. The data that's needed for personalization either lives in the minds of staff members or it is buried in legacy software systems that only a few people on property actually have access to. The result is that even the best hotels in the world are leaving literally millions in revenue on the table because they're missing countless opportunities to go above and beyond for their guests. We built Abra to ensure that hotels never miss another opportunity to maximize guest lifetime value. How are we actually doing this? We are unlocking the goldmine of data that lives in the minds of staff members and empowering the entire team with a tool that allows them to work together to gather and act on the information that they learn from guests. You can think of Abra as the intelligence layer for personalization. Our platform integrates with the most common property management systems and is already wowing our hotel partners. At our first hotel, the general manager loves Abra so much that he personally invested, came on as an advisor, and is now actively selling to his entire network. Our beachhead market is luxury independent hotels, which represents a $1.4 billion opportunity for Abra globally. We chose this market because of their short sales cycles, because of their focus on personalized service, and because of our deep industry network. That's allowed us to build a pipeline of over 1,500 hotels, representing $30 million in ARR in just 2 months of selling, including late-stage conversations with the 3 associations that are most influential in this space. We were also recently a featured startup at Virtuoso Travel Week, which is the most important gathering on the luxury hospitality calendar. We are seeing so much incredible excitement building in the luxury hospitality space about what we're working on, and sales momentum is growing every day. We'll hit $100,000 in ARR by the end of the year, given our current 2-month run rate. And because of the inbound interest that we're seeing from large hotel chains, from cruise lines, from travel advisors, we have so many opportunities and levers to pull for future exponential growth. We recently closed an oversubscribed angel round. Thank you, Hawaii Angels. And we'll be opening a pre-seed next month. And thank you so much. We look forward to building a future that feels just a little bit more like magic. So thank you.
All right. That was awesome. Josh Ellis with Abra. Our next founder is coming from Atlanta, Georgia. Please help me in welcoming Kyle Hudson with Stacklist.
How we doing? Feeling good? I'm excited to share with you Stacklist. So, saving the things in your life is fundamentally broken, the things that matter to you. If you really stop and think about it, where you save your books, your restaurants, the products you like, people that you've met, they all live in all of these disparate systems and platforms, and none of them talk to each other. So we've all developed these sort of hacks to dump stuff in notes or take screenshots or email yourself just to be able to try and remember some of these things. We built Stacklist as a place to save anything as a card, take those cards and group them into stacks. And that could be recipes I want to make, or places I want to travel to, or a wish list for my son's birthday party. And then share that with anyone, and they can save it immediately into their Stacklist account and use it even if they don't have an account. So there's 2 growth engines here. One is the consumer loop, which is product-led. We've already seen a 194% increase in the amount of organic signups. We have 12,000 users, 800 daily active users on our highest cohort that are actually coming back 6 to 8 times a day and spending almost 6 minutes in the apps and the platforms. But the B2B loop is what we're actually focused on right now, which is branded content hubs. And they're actually paying and driving revenue as well as sharing Stacklist out to the world. Let me show you what that looks like. Local experts. If you think about the people who generally make recommendations and know the hyper-local areas really well, that could be a hotel concierge or a real estate agent, the people who generally say, this is where you should go eat, this is where the park is, this is where your schools are. And so by creating these branded content hubs, this is a good example. This is Le Baccarat in New York. If you scan that, those are actually recommendations within a 5 or 10 block radius of the hotel. And you get to save those into an account that you would use every day for recipes or travel or anything else. So here's the revenue model. Anyone who uses Stacklist, this is free on the consumer side. On the business side, it's between $50 and $250 a month to have a branded content hub, and we're also working on scale for larger teams at $15,000 annually. So we've already had a top real estate agency in Georgia sign on with 7 agents, and they introduced us to the region who's interested in 3,000 agents. We also just signed on a 4-star hotel, and even just in the past couple of weeks, we've doubled our revenue. So we have the experience, and we are the right team. Martina, the CTO, Martina is the CTO and the chief magician. She really is. And I have experience in agency and product, leading projects for Google and Harley and Marriott and people like that. But for Marriott specifically, I led a project of 60 people. It took about a year, but it was for the CEO of Marriott, and it was experience like reimagining the future of travel. And one of the biggest things that came up was this local recommendation during the trip. So if you want to scan this QR code, this is my profile, and you can see all of my favorite things. Also, if you come see us in the booth, you can actually scan my tattoo as well and get my profile. So, thank you.
All right, let's leave that up there for a second. Go back to it. You can find his booth at the back to download the app, or you can scan his shoulder. All right, that is the portfolio side of the Cohort 17 program. We have a number of advisory companies that are going through the Cohort 17 program as well. This is a non-investment track, but these companies will be coming on stage. And first up, I'd like to bring up Koa Eiserloh from Ioana, building Mission Mālama.
Thanks, David. All right, how's it going, everyone? My name is Koa, and I'm one of the founders of Mission Mālama. Mission Mālama is an influencer marketing platform that provides more than just a transaction between a brand and creator. We're building a mission-driven community. Our mission is to change how business is done through the power of Mālama, and Mālama is the Hawaiian word meaning to protect or preserve. With influencer marketing today, creators come onto these platforms with just one goal in mind: getting paid. They sign up, log off, and end up not coming back for months later, if at all. Brands are left waiting on unresponsive creators or chasing deals that go nowhere. This isn't a rare case, it's the daily reality of influencer platforms today. Mission Mālama is building more than just a platform. We're building a community. It's a place where creators can connect with like-minded others, learn through education resources, and stay engaged through gamified rewards. This keeps our creators active and prepared to promote brands authentically. Because of this aligned community we're creating, you get better matches. And with genuine promotion, your brand gets a higher return on investment. This is already resonating with both the brands and creators. We have over 15 creators and 10 brands, with all of them stoked on the community and mission we're creating. We have competition. However, most of these influencer platforms out there are very generic or focused strictly on that middleman connection between the brand and creator. Mission Mālama is a creator-first community that stands out through our authenticity and mission. We're onboarding creators at no charge today to build out this community, but we plan to introduce tiered systems that unlocks unique perks like advanced analytics, educational resources, and premium exposure to brands. On the brand side, we're getting them on at $150 a month, which gives them access to our community and able to build out a campaign with higher tiers planned as the platform scales. The creator economy is going fast and is on track to hit $1 trillion in just 9 years. Chenoa and I are brothers, and we are the ones to do it because we're born and raised here on Oahu and live the adventure lifestyle. From surfing waves over 20 feet, to skydiving, to diving with sharks, to hiking some of the craziest trails on the island, we live this adventure lifestyle, and is why we have so many connections in this industry. Creators also trust us because of this, unlike these other platforms. We also have a solid team backing us up on both the engineering side and the growth. We create gamified challenges that make impact fun and rewarding for creators. These challenges unlock rewards, encourage them to share their progress, and make a real difference. We also allow them to partner with nonprofits where their actions are real, measurable, and trusted. Our culture here in Hawaii has always taught us to take care of the land, the ocean, and each other. Now we're bringing this value to the world because we believe the most powerful force for change is creators using viral content to spark movements, inspire actions, and make sustainability contagious. Our vision is to build the most powerful community where outdoor brands, creators, and nonprofits unite to reach millions and share real impact. Join our mission, everyone. My name is Koa. Thank you so much. We're currently looking for brands and creators, and we're also looking for pre-seed investors. Aloha.
Woo! All right, give it up for Koa and Mission Mālama. All right, next up, we have a founder coming over from Big Island. Give a warm welcome to Valerie Harmon with Nāmaka Algae.
Good evening. My name is Valerie Harmon, and I'm the founder and chief executive officer of Nāmaka Algae. I have over 37 years' experience working for some of the largest algae companies in the world. I've been responsible for up to 150% increases in productivity, as well as quality improvements and reliability improvements. I've also been responsible for up to 10 million ARR in sales of algae biomass for animal feeds. I'm pleased to be joined by my co-founder, Dr. Harlan Miller, who has experience building and commissioning algae plants, commercializing algae products, and engineering solutions for algae productivity. Aquaculture is currently constrained by limited supplies of fish meal and fish oil. Existing alternatives are not nutritional and not readily available. This limits production and drives cost of fish protein high. Algae can be the solution the aquaculture industry needs. Our future algae farms will create Nāmaka fish superfood blends that can increase a farmer's return on investment by as much as 150% through improved growth and survival. Our competitive advantage is our Skylight technology. This technology can lower algal production cost as much as 50%, making Nāmaka the low-cost provider. We are pleased to have $2 million in non-dilutive funding from the National Science Foundation to support this important technology development. Using our customer discovery data, coupled with global aquafeed mill capacity, we calculate a bottom-up TAM of $27.2 billion for this market and a SOM of 696 million ARR. These markets are not only large, but are growing rapidly. In fact, just this year, we ate more farmed seafood than wild caught, and by 2030, fish are poised to overtake chicken as the most farmed animal in the world. We're going to start our business here in Hawaii with our Nāmaka Protein Plus product. We currently have 3 customer LOIs in local markets. We'll then expand to the US mainland, where we'll build our first commercial facility and launch our fish superfoods. We have 1 customer LOI on the mainland currently. Our intent is then to expand globally, locating manufacturing facilities in Latin America, Africa, Europe, and Asia, putting our manufacturing facilities close to our customers. We currently have 1 LOI internationally as well. We're currently seeking $1.2 million for a 2-year trajectory. This will allow us to pursue our LOIs here in Hawaii that have a value of 500,000 ARR. We intend to hire a team and build a manufacturing facility that will allow us to produce our Nāmaka product here, as well as to start growing our Nāmaka fish superfoods, testing the product with fish farmers. In conclusion, our fish superfoods are the solution the aquaculture industry needs. We are the right team, and this is the right time. Please come by our booth and talk to us and join us in making an impact in food security here in Hawaii and globally. We are Nāmaka Algae. Thank you.
All right, that's Valerie with Nāmaka Algae. All right, we're moving right along. Next up, this founder is from right here in Honolulu. Give it up for Patrick Lau and Savor Live.
Hello, everyone. My name is Patrick Lau, CEO of Savor Live. We are the champion of the independent coffee roaster. We all love coffee, but you know what? Coffee roasters, they need our help. Look at those logos up there. This is what they got to do to run their business. It's tough. It's really tough. And how do I know this? I know this because I'm the CEO of Savor Brands. We've worked with over 800 coffee roasters. We are a major stakeholder in the specialty coffee industry, and we know they need our help. So Josue and I, our chief design officer, he's right there. We decided, you know what, we got to help these guys. We really have to help them solve this problem. So what we did was we decided to create a platform for them, for coffee roasters to essentially keep up with the big boys. So what we do is we have this platform to help them grow their business, manage their operations efficiently and effectively. So by doing this, what we've done is consolidate all their software platforms together into one single vertical stack. Savor Live is for the specialty coffee industry right now. That's it. What you have in the stacks right now, what you see with the logos, it's a horizontal marketplace. So by putting everything together, we consolidate the inventory, sales data, and at the same time save them money, a lot of money, over $10,000 annually in subscription costs, as well as increase their revenue, boost their customer loyalty, and help them scale. The time is right now. We see a $6.4 billion market that's growing over the next 5 years at a rapid pace. Our business model is very simple. By delivering amazing software, we're going to collect a SaaS, $100 a month, as well as process all their transactions. So far, we have 5 design partners, and they are raving fans. We love them. They've been helping us out, and we're onboarding more. We're looking for up to $1 million, trying to get a great partner that we can pair up together with our industry prowess to help us grow and understand our business and shout Savor Live from the rooftops. With all this paired together, we look to be able to grow at a torrid and calculated pace, because we're providing the marketplace a product that will change specialty coffee. Thank you so much for your time. We hope you join us in supporting specialty coffee, and remember, drink locally roasted coffee. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. That's Patrick with Savor Live. Moving right along, we're almost there. This company, coming from Kalihi, they are on a mission to make women's health faster, more accessible. They're also on a mission to get me so comfortable with the word vagina that I would say it on stage here tonight. Please give it up for Teresa Walsh with Gliss Wellness.
That was awesome. We have been working on that for about 8 weeks now, and I am so proud of you. It's such a pleasure to be here tonight with you guys. Gliss is on a mission. 50% of a woman's life is spent in menopause, and its effects can be debilitating. There is effective treatment options out there, but accessing that care is often impossible for some women. A woman can wait weeks or months to see their primary care doctor or their OBGYN, like we've talked about with some women tonight. And what happens is that less than 10% of providers have actually been trained in menopause care. So you can get to the physician and actually not receive any treatment for what is a debilitating condition. So as a result, families and patients suffer, resulting in billions in economic damage. That's why we created Gliss. I'm Dr. Teresa Walsh and my partner, Dr. Diana Kumar. We are board-certified OBGYNs with over 15 years of experience treating menopause and the associated conditions. Beyond that, we are experts in the telehealth space. We have worked with some of the most common women's groups in the field, and what all of our observations have led to is that the future of menopause care is in telemedicine. Gliss Wellness is an online menopause clinic. So you can receive, maybe not you, but you guys could all receive personalized treatment for your care whenever and wherever you need it. So we have some competitors, but at Gliss, we like to keep it simple. We offer transparent pricing, no membership fees, and access to concierge-level urgent care. We are especially proud that while we were in Blue Startups, we launched our Gliss online vaginal clinic. So what this is that patients can get vaginal treatments for discrete conditions at home without going to the doctors. This means that patients in Montana, in the middle of nowhere, can get the same level of care as patients in downtown San Francisco, all without leaving their house.
So how we're going to use this is that we are going to get your vaginal pictures, and then we're going to develop an AI diagnosis tool. So a patient will upload her vaginal selfie. It will go into our program to create a model, and then the program will eventually be able to diagnose and offer treatment suggestions for patients. Why does this matter? Is that it will allow physicians or providers to treat more patients effectively and while still being safe. This financial opportunity is tremendous. There are 50 million women that are going into menopause or are already in menopause, and these women have spent $24 billion on just random menopause equipment. And venture capitalists have invested over $2.5 billion in women's health startups, and that number is only expected to increase. We really believe that every woman deserves the right to accurate, healthy, and safe menopause care and vaginal care. Our infrastructure for our AI platform and our infrastructure for our telehealth company, in addition to our experience as OBGYNs, setting up Gliss for leading the era in women's healthcare. Join us on our mission to provide real help from real physicians for real women. So our ask from you tonight is that we are looking for collaborators to help us with our next stage of growth. And ladies, we are looking for some vaginal selfies so that we can program the next wave of AI healthcare. So if you're interested, scan that QR code or we'll be in the back. Thanks, everyone.
All right, Teresa Walsh with Gliss Wellness, everyone. We're there. We made it. We're into our last pitch of the night. All right, let's really give it up, make some noise. Our last presenter of the night, coming from Indiana, Brian Cruz with Social Brick. Woo!
How's it? Hi, my name is Brian Cruz, and I'm an architectural designer. And this is Social Brick. Meet Sarah. She's a new homeowner in Oahu, and she is about her dream lot. And she has her dream home in mind, but she has no idea who's the right architect to design that home. Sarah's not alone, and that's the problem. Finding the right architect is harder than it should be. Clients are left overwhelmed, and talented architects are left underbooked. Both sides lose, and that's a gap we're closing. We replace guesswork with smart AI matchmaking that unlocks real demand for architects and real access for clients, giving clients clarity up front and architects qualified leads. And here's how we do it. We ask clients 3 things: style, budget, and location. Then our AI analyzes our architectural data from firms to create the perfect match every single time. And if you didn't know, it's a huge market. It's actually the most profitable sector within all of architecture. Every year in the US, 275,000 projects accumulate to an $8.3 billion high-end residential market. And here's how we capitalize on it. First is a tiered monthly subscription that we charge to architects, starting at $50 all the way to $150. Then we have a project-based fee that we charge to architects once they connect, which can bring us up to $20,000 per project. And in just 2 months, we've already assigned 7 LOIs to multiple architectural firms and real estate firms. We have 2 projects in the pipeline, which will bring us $20,000 to $30,000 pre-launch revenue. And that kind of allows us to have a lot of project-based revenue. A fun fact, it only takes about 60 completed connections to reach $1 million in revenue. And our competitors either overcharge or lack personalization. Thumbtack is a unicorn. House is the main incumbent in the space, having raised hundreds of millions of dollars. But their model is generic to architects and basic to everyone else. And architectural firms know they must stay current. Current models and platforms and referral systems no longer work. They need a smarter, more effective, and cost-efficient way to connect. And that's what we're here for. I'm an architectural designer by trade. I have experience in Barcelona all the way to the Midwest. I also have my own firm back home in Indiana. I'm also an instructor of architecture at Ball State University. Artist Reed, my awesome CTO, has built billion-dollar SaaS platforms at JP Morgan. And Wendy is super awesome. She's our COO. She has a background in product design from Stanford, and she works in the high-end residential market within LA. We're also backed by a 2023 AIA president, Blue Startups, Ball State University, and trusted by awesome architects like Chris and Eiserloh, who has the record-breaking $65 million estate on Oahu. He's on the front row. He's really awesome, guys. And that's exactly why we win. We have an app built for architects by architects. We also have the largest architectural database that we can collect and create the perfect match every single time. And we have signed partnerships who are important to the buyer journey, like real estate developers and real estate realtors. Our go-to-market strategy is similar to geographic focus, kind of like a bottoms-up approach, and we intend to have trusted partnerships within each of those markets.
And we're asking for $500,000 to get to product market fit within 18 months. And while this is only a small little brick, it can be part of something monumental. So join Social Brick and be part of the new architectural renaissance. Thank you, guys.
All right, that's Brian with Social Brick. Give it up for Cohort 17. All right, I think they all absolutely crushed it tonight. I've got a few mahalos before we break out. I want to give a huge mahalo to HTDC, the Hawaii Technology Development Corporation. They're big supporters of Blue Startups. Thank you so much for everything you do. This is also their space that we're in today, this Entrepreneur Sandbox here. So thank you so much, HTDC. I also want to give a big mahalo to all of our mentors in the stands. I know that Chenoa already did that, but thank you so much, mentors. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you to our LPs that are here, all of our LPs that support Blue Startups and make this all happen. Huge mahalo to Alexi Druin. He's been helping this cohort tirelessly and done so much to help this all come to life. So thank you so much, Alexi. And a big mahalo to Honolulu Tech Week. It's been so amazing being part of this week. I've been to so many events. Thank you all so much for showing up. And another big mahalo to Chenoa Farnsworth for making this all possible. Thank you, Chenoa. All right, that concludes the pitch portion of the evening. Now, you've got questions, you've heard all this information, it was a lot. Now you have a chance to go up to each of the founders and ask those questions, check out the products that they're building, scan the QR codes, take the selfies, all the things, right? So we're gonna open up the networking portion. All the companies will go to their booths and you guys can mingle around, talk to them, ask questions, check out their products, and thank you all so much for coming tonight. Aloha.